Welcome to Fishin Magician TV with Dave Graybill. Brought to you by Hooked on Toys, Town Ford, Lyle's Boats, Grand Coulee Dam Area Chamber of Commerce, Coulee Playland, Battery Systems, Bobfile Boats and Motors, Lake Pateras Inn, and Gaboon Productions.
See, he came up in my blind.
Oh, that's a nice fish, Dave. Oh.
Look how tall that's nice, beautiful.
Oh, going under the boat.
There
you go, thank you. Oh, nice jump.
I think this is a king.
That's a jump.
Well, it's a clear, brisk morning on the Grande Ronde River. I'm here with my good friend Brian Nielson of BJ's Guide Service, who's been fishing this river for over 30 years. And on the camera is Eric Granstrom, and we're both very excited to take a float down one of the most scenic canyons and beautiful rivers that Washington has to offer. Now, we stayed last night at an oasis in the middle of this Palouse country, which is called Bogan's Oasis. They provide really these nice packages, Brian, where it includes your lodging, your dinner, which was fabulous last night, breakfast in the morning, and a box lunch that even includes fresh baked pie. I mean, this just is a sweet way to experience steelhead fishing here in the fall on the Grande Ronde River. Now, the Grande Ronde is not known for huge fish, although last night there was a picture on the wall of fame that you're in, of course, with one of your clients holding up a pretty large steelhead. That had to be 13 pounds probably?
I'd say 13 to 15 pounds. There's some monsters in here, but
yeah,
mostly cookie cutter 5 to 7 pounders.
Yeah.
But they fight. They pound for pound, they'll fight harder than any steelhead you've ever seen.
Well, this is a small river. I would probably say it's close to the size of the Wenatchee.
Yeah, that'd be pretty close.
Yeah. But it flows through just gorgeous country here. In the corner of the state, we actually drove down to Lewiston, Clarkston area, and then headed east and then back up into the plateau here to reach the river. And where we're launching is at the base of what is called Rattlesnake Grade, that has 110 turns in 10 miles. And we drop from 4,000 feet, just right at 4,000 feet, down to about 1,200 in that stretch. So it's beautiful country. We saw a lot of wildlife on the way down here, and I'm sure we'll see some on our float today. Lots of deer, coyotes, birds, that sort of thing. Well, we're rigged and ready. We're going to be using a mixture of gear today, as a matter of fact, on the Grande Ronde. Brian here has perfected plug pulling from the drift boat, but we also have brought along a couple of bobber and jig rods too. There's some water that we can touch with that. The conditions are very low, very clear, and we may be able to reach some water with the bobbers and jigs that we wouldn't be able to pull plugs through today.
Right.
So we're ready for anything, and the day has broken. It's going to be beautiful. Sunshine, calm. We're ready for action. So what do you say? Let's shove off and head down the river and see what fishing in the fall's like on the Grande Ronde.
Perfect for bobber and jig though. That's pretty shallow.
Up in my blind.
Oh, that's a nice fish, Dave. Oh. He wants no part of his boat.
Not bad, Dave. Second hole and a fish already.
Boom!
Nice job, yeah. There he goes.
Bye-bye, Chinookie. Well, that's a good way to warm up, huh?
Good one, Dave.
Nice job, Dave.
Hooked on Toys!
Our fall fishing has been fantastic and it's going to get even better. Fall Chinook season above Priest Rapids Dam is going to continue through November 30th. The coho season on the Columbia and other area rivers is the best we've seen yet, and the steelhead numbers are up over last year. Better get to Hooked on Toys in Wenatchee and get geared up for these fisheries. See them at 1444 North Wenatchee Avenue or shop online at hookedontoys.com.
Hooked on Toys!
Don't make plans to store your boat for the off-season until you've checked out the Super Package from Bob File Boats and Motors. With this package, you just drop your boat off for winterizing, and they take it from there. When you pick it up in the spring, it'll be ready to go for the next season. There are too many features in the Super Package to list here, so get the details. 509-884-3558.
Bob File Boats and Motors.
We're dealing.
Bob File's gonna make you smile.
Yeah, that's it. Probably good water. That was a good. That thing's spinning, yeah. He's going upstream. That's got to be. I wonder if that's a Chinook. Because he's got some power, whatever that is. Or it's a big native steelhead. He's coming back down on you, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. I was going to go up after him, but you're pulling him down out of there. Yeah, he's putting out some line there. It's right there. He's angry.
We're having an action-packed morning here. Love it. Look at it.
Oh, that's a nice
Steelhead.
one. See that head on it? Nice one. He's gonna freeze this one.
Still have a good look at it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a nice steelhead.
It is a nice steelhead.
It's got some good color.
Yeah, it was a good idea to throw these rods at you.
Looks like a native, Dave.
Oh, great.
Nice native. Looks like they had matapos on him still.
Look how tall that nice circle.
Going under the boat.
Man. I can't control this guy.
Oh, nice. It
Oh,
really looks
good.
nice in the water.
There he is.
All right. What do we got here? We have a nice native Grande Ronde
Yep.
steelhead. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Put him in the water. Yikes. All right. Took right off. Jake's kind of hung up in the net.
Hey, gosh, Eric. Woo! That was.
Good job, Dave.
You barely got that tossed over there.
It didn't float very far. I mean, you know, it bounced on the bottom once, so I lifted my rod and pulled it out toward me about 3 feet, and boom!
Fish on.
Very fun. Very fun. we've had a great start for our experience on the Grande Ronde River this morning. You know, Brian, he likes to just kind of mosey down the river a little bit and get the yayas out, as he calls it, get warmed up on the oars. And before we knew it, we had 2 fish to the boat. First was a small king, a pretty beefy king actually, which took a plug, which is really his expertise on this river. Brian likes to plug fish. And if you were going to recommend an outfit, the basic setup for plugging on this river, what kind of rod length and action would you recommend?
Well, I've always used an 8/6 rod with a fast action tip so you can read the plugs, what they're doing down there.
Yeah.
And 8-pound test.
That's right, because even when this river, we're almost 100 CFS lower than average time for this time of year. We're in late October, and the typical flow is about 850. That's the median flow for this river, which is a very clear stream as well at this time of year.
Right.
And so an 8-pound test, you've never used anything heavier than that I'm aware of on this river.
No.
8-pound test.
Try to go light rods, light line, so that I try to use a small diameter line that knifes in the water so the plugs can really get down there where the fish are.
Exactly, right. And so you don't need a really big level line, really,
No.
when you're doing this either. Because you don't need a huge line capacity. I mean, 8-pound test on these Calcuttas that you're running, I mean, you could put 300 yards of 8-pound test on those probably.
Yeah, those Calcutta 151s they're perfect for this river.
They're just perfect, yeah. Handles are on the wrong side, but other than that, it's ideal.
Well, that's debatable.
Now, one of the things that's interesting about Brian's approach to the river too, and something that he's learned over the 30+ years he's been fishing the river, is not only his plug selection, the style of plug he uses, but the color. We started off this morning with a purple hot shot, just like that one right there.
Yeah, I like to use the darker colors for early morning fishing, and also in the shadows during the day, in dark water, dark plug.
Yeah.
And then as the light brightens up during the day, I like to make the transition to a metallic blue or something as a lighter tone as the sky brightens up and the water conditions get brighter.
Yeah.
I'll go to a medium-sized color.
Yes. And then when the day is like we're having today, is just a beautiful, bright, clear day.
For bright sunshine and direct light, sun right on the hole, these gold plugs are just killer. I mean,
Yeah.
They will attack these and throttle your rod down so hard, it's unbelievable. These gold ones.
That's great. Now also, point out, if you would, what you've done is you've converted these hot shots to a single siwash barbless hook, and then now you've spaced that behind the plug by using off the split ring, you have one of those oval split rings.
That's right, Dave. What happens, instead of the round where you could run into trouble here, I try to use the oval so it slips out and doesn't get caught in there and have some issues that way. And if I use a double ring, it orients the siwash. These are usually a 1 or 2.
Okay.
The single siwash up.
Exactly. So it's well clear of the back end of that plug, and also is probably running upright.
Right, and there's another advantage of these plugs. I like to use the ones with brains.
Yes.
The ones that rattle. They seem to irritate the fish more
Yeah.
and trigger more bites.
Okay. Yeah.
Your town Ford is kicking off the season with the best deals of the year. It's the Built Ford Tough Truck event. Great power and amazing fuel economy means no compromises. And that's what you get in a truck built Ford Tough. Like the Ford F-150 with a powerful and efficient EcoBoost engine. The power you want and the economy you need. Or Ford Super Duty with its amazing 6.7-liter Power Stroke turbo diesel. If you're looking for power, payload, towing economy, your town Ford's got the truck for you. Head to your town Ford in East Wenatchee.
The goal of Battery Systems is to provide the best products combined with the most efficient service at competitive prices. I've found their people live up to this, so don't buy anything without talking to them. You should make their batteries and accessories your choice to power your vehicles and boats. This is Dave Graybill, and I choose Battery Systems to keep me running onshore and on the water. To find a Battery Systems product expert in a location near you, log on to batterysystems.net.
The Evinrude E-Tech. It's a dream come true.
For E-Tech engine sales and service and repair of all boats and motors, call Lyle's Boats and Motors in Kashmir.
Yeah, you just happened to mention it. I've caught a few fish in here.
That's a screamer. Oh, nice jump.
Woohoo! Yeah,
That's a bright one, Dave.
you didn't want to give up with that. Pretty wide.
Brace yourself a little, Dave, we're gonna bump. Well, this thing's a fighter. Alright, let's see if I can get the net on it. Got a hamster fish here. You have a hamster?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Duty. Okay.
Hang on to it, Dave.
You did have a little more poop in it. Let it rest a little bit. Yeah, good looking good. Ta-da!
Hey, that's a good size.
That's the way BJ
That
does
is a
it.
nice one.
Look at that plug. Fell out.
Yep.
That's a
As
good
soon as
thing.
it hit the net. You knew we were going to get a fish out of that run.
Look at that, will you? Nice, bright.
Nice. Gorgeous fish.
Let's put him down in the boat there.
Love it.
When you're fishing in Banks Lake, Lake Roosevelt, even Rufus Woods, the place to stay is at Coulee Playland in Electric City. They have camping and RV hookups right on the water. There's a launch with fuel and one of the best tackle shops in the area. You can get your state and tribal fishing licenses right there. Coulee Playland has been the friendly place to stay for fishermen for decades, and if you haven't camped there yet, you'll learn why. Call for reservations at 509-633-2657. Be sure to visit their website at couleeplayland.com. Gaboon Productions, LLC is a full-service video production company right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Gaboon is a term coined by my grandfather, commercial fishing in Alaska. It's when a bunch of fish hit your net all at the same time. We capture life as you see it, from filming those special moments to catching something big. Gaboon Productions, LLC can record it, edit it, and save it for you forever. We do weddings, theater productions, concerts, reunions, commercials, and more. Go to GaboonProductions.com on the web, check us out on Facebook and on YouTube. Gaboon Productions, LLC, the little video company capturing your big moments.
Hi, I'm Dave Graybill, the Fishin Magician, and I'm sitting in front of the Lake Pateras Inn. Lake Pateras Inn is one of the most convenient places you can stay if you like to fish for salmon or steelhead on the upper Columbia River. You can moor your boat at the dock, or there are 2 ramps within yards. They have outdoor power so you can charge your electric motor. Rooms are clean and comfortable and very affordable. Everything you need is right here at the Lake Pateras Inn.
Oh, fish on, fish on, fish on. It's that left-handed reeler. Sorry. He's throbbing pretty good there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a king.
That's a jump. Steelhead.
That is a jumping steelhead.
Got some color to him. You gotta have it. Trying to keep him. Here he is.
Indeed. It's a keeper. Good grab. Good read.
Nice one, Dave. The hatchery.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a buck. Hatchery buck.
Mr. Brian does it again. Look at that. Last chance hole. Well, we showed those steelyheads.
Here you go, Dave. Show that fish off you just landed. Nice job. He's got his adipose and his dorsal clipped.
Yes.
Tip the top back.
Nice
Tip the top back a little bit more.
Beautiful fish, Dave.
Nice fish.
They are scrappy too. They are. Beauty. Nice. You know, I saw fish rolling down there. I think there's salmon in this hole. But there was a steelhead waiting for us.
Nice
Good job putting that plug in front of him. Woohoo! Well, I tell you what, we just had another great day. I'm saying another because I got this experience a couple of years ago, and we outdid that one.
Yeah, we did.
We did. And I tell you what, 3 beautiful steelhead today, and we started off the day with a king that was bigger than any of the steelhead we caught. That was exciting. So we warmed up in the first hour. We had 2 fish in the boat. It was great. And we fished a lot of great water. There was some other traffic, so we skipped around a couple of holes. But I have to say, particularly this last hole, because we were so focused on it, it was real apparent that, Brian, you really knew what line to take, what speed to take to keep those plugs right in the zone, and by golly, it worked. It produced a fish. It really paid off. We changed colors of plugs 2 or 3 times today. We fished all kinds of different water. We were able to catch fish on plugs. We got 1 fish on a bobber and jig. That's a nice thing about this river too. It's well suited for both of those techniques. And we see a lot of fly fishermen on the Grande Ronde River. It's an ideal fly fishing stream as well. But golly, I tell you, this was just another beautiful day in the canyon, and some of the prettiest fish you'll ever catch are the steelhead you find on this river.
World-class river with world-class steelhead in a day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, and now if someone wanted to get this same experience with you, Brian, how would they go about doing it?
Go to bjguide.com and look up the information.
It's all there, bjguide.com. And yeah, it's a great website. There's some video clips. There's all the information you need about how to contact Brian and schedule a trip here in the Grande Ronde River. And I also hear you're going to be doing some walleye trips this spring.
Yeah, looking forward to that. That's always a lot of fun.
Yeah. He's got a great boat, I know, for walleye fishing, and all the gear, and I had a great time fishing with him last year. We did really well at Moses Lake and fishing potholes too. So again, thanks so much for a great
Thank
experience.
you, Dave. Appreciate it.
And looking forward to getting back out in the water with you sometime soon.
You bet.
Thanks for watching Fishin Magician TV with Dave Graybill. Brought to you by Gaboon Productions, Lake Pateros Inn, Bountiful Boats and Motors, Battery Systems, Coulee Playland, Grand Coulee Dam Area Chamber of Commerce, Lyle's Boats, Town Ford, and Hooked on Toys.